Okay guys, let's talk about this. If I've ever made a video that is time sensitive and I need you to take action immediately, unless you want to be a brokey and create no generational wealth whatsoever this upcoming bull run, in that case, avoid it, who cares? This video, I want you to realize that it's very time sensitive. The Bitcoin halving is just around the corner. I don't know when you're watching this video, but you should probably watch it within the next 48 hours at most. The Bitcoin halving is 6 days apart from the moment of me filming this video. And we're seeing a lot of discounts in the market. A lot of your favorite crypto, my favorite crypto, are at a discount in this very moment. And you need to take action because when everybody's fearful, you need to be greedy and vice versa. Right now, the market is very red. You need to take action and actually buy this project while they're very much in the red so you can take a lot of profit when those crypto go in the green. A lot of people just make this mistake of doing exactly the opposite thing. You know, when the crypto is red, they sell because they think that all crypto is going to zero. And when all the crypto is green, they buy because, you know, it's shiny and they think that they're going to just print money forever when that is actually further from the truth. We were actually having this conversation in my private group that I found very interesting and definitely applies to all of you guys. Cardano, I know this is not the best project that you should buy for this bull run, but beside that, it was one of the top gainers of the previous bull run. This is how I've created a lot of wealth in the previous bull run. I just wouldn't touch this cycle. When the halving occurred right after, because the dip occurred after the halving, what is going to happen this time is, you know, we can't predict it for this very moment, but you can see that Cardano dropped a 50% before actually having its uptrend in the cycle. From this dip in which it went 50% down right after the Bitcoin halving, it went up to do a 40x from that level. If we consider a similar trend for what the majority of altcoins are doing right now, it means that they are in a crazy good accumulation zones. A lot of your favorite altcoins dropped 50% around this time of you're watching this video because they are so freaking down. Even if Bitcoin dropped not even 10%, we can see the altcoins dipped up to a 50%, especially in gaming, a sector that to me has my utmost interest, but a lot of you guys are gonna miss the boat on because you think that gaming is dead, you think that the peak of the bull run is here already. And to this point, look at this other image. This is how heavily involved retail is in this very moment. Not that heavily. You can compare the trading data of 2021, the peak of the bull market. You can see that actually the peak here was in April, and you know, October, November was mostly driven by the big actors, you know, the smart money. But the dumb money was really in around April 2021. It's very safe to assume that we're going to see a similar uptrend around Q2, Q3 2025. You can see, you can compare the data here on how heavy retail is invested right now compared to April 2021. We have a massive discrepancy of around 20 times trading volume. This is mind-blowing to me and to all the people that, you know, all these naysayers that say that the crypto bull market is over. Be my exit liquidity. You're welcome. You're probably going to come back to this video in a few months or perhaps early next year. So thank you again for all the money that you're generating for me and my private group. To all of the other people that actually follow the things that I'm doing, to all of the other 1% that actually makes money during the bull market and in crypto in general, welcome to this video. And we're actually now going to go to the 5 projects that I would buy right now in this heavy dip that we're seeing right now. So the first one is Kaspa. And it might come as a surprise to some people, but I'm actually reconsidering DCAing into Kaspa right now because it's only at 12 cents. You remember all of these YouTubers that said, I've heard so many people say that this would have been $1 before the halving or $1 Binance listing before the halving. Today, I was right because I was more conservative. I was not here making and creating illusions for all my followers that Kaspa would have been just a moon rocket before the halving, etc. I was right. And in fact, I said, there's still going to be time to accumulate Kaspa below 50 cents. When Kaspa went 80 cents, all these people were screaming Kaspa to $1, Kaspa to $1. Guess what? It never happened. And right now, it's back to a good accumulation zone. So I would not hesitate buying more Kaspa in this very moment. I hope that you guys are buying these dips because if you are new to Kaspa, if you're not late. This is an easy 15x, at least from this very moment they are watching this video, on these levels, regardless of Binance, Kraken, Coinbase exchange listings. I think that this is a minimum 15x, and it could even go towards the 20 to 30x potential from this very level if it was listed to all of these major exchanges, and only if they're actually gonna implement smart contracts and the KRC20 tokens. If we're gonna see, stable coins on the KRC20 token, if we're gonna see memes, decentralized applications, DeFi, etc. on Kaspa, then I see a case for Kaspa going $3 plus. But that is a very bullish scenario, which might not happen in this bull cycle. Perhaps it's a story for the bull cycle that is gonna happen in 2028, 2029, whatever that is. And if you're looking to learn more about Kaspa and how is a proof of work layer 1 project, completely fair launch, fully decentralized, no big allocation to VCs or insiders, runs behind a foundation that is non-profit and nobody makes money out of it. I have a playlist of like 30 videos on Kaspa, so check it out. It's on my channel. I've created a lot of informational content about this project, so definitely check it out before, as part of your due diligence, as part of the research that you should do before investing in any sort of crypto project, because needless to say, this is not financial advice. And before I actually talk about the other projects, if you're not taking cold storage seriously, you're doing something wrong. Tangem is the cold storage solution that I offer. You already know the benefits of cold storage, not your keys, not your crypto. Never leave your funds on an exchange because the exchange could go bust. It could be subject to hack or lawsuits, or you could get hacked and lose all of your money. You could lose your phone, your laptop, and maybe you can't get access. Whatever the case, take your cold storage seriously. It's only $49, and it's honestly a life insurance on your crypto. So you've been worth. And my promo code CPRO will give you 10% off, automatically applied at checkout, link down in the description. And thank you so much if you've used or if you're planning to use this code. I'm forever grateful to you. Back to the freaking list. The number 2 is going to be AITech, which you guys remember, I made crazy gains. I bought here when it was 1 cent. When it was 1 cent and a half, I was buying this project. And, when all of the AI frenzy was occurring and AITech touched the 50 cents, everybody was telling me, bro, is this a good time to enter? No, it was not a good time to enter. I told you. I was the only person that bought this project that told you. Don't enter now because you're just becoming my extra liquidity. Wait for a big correction and then you're going to be able to jump in. We're going to see lower prices eventually. It's not a big deal. Guess what? If you had listened to my piece of non-financial advice, you would have saved yourself a pretty penny because it went up to 50 cents and now it went down to 20 cents. So this is a fantastic accumulation zone. My accumulation ranges, you're going to have to join my private group. I discussed that. There's professional TA analysts that are in my community that are bringing us all the best entries. And I can just tell you that this is within the range that we have predicted. But of course, join my private group if you want a detailed TA, all of my thoughts and all of my accumulation alerts, DCA alerts, etc. I'm going to discuss my private investor group at the end of this video. So if you're looking to join, if you're interested in finding out more, then stick around till the end of this video and I'm going to discuss that. But needless to say, this is just a good entry. This is the best AI project on the market. I've bought this when it was 1 cent and a half and I never bought again. I'm not going to tell you if I'm buying or not, but I can just tell you that I have a large amount of tokens of this project. I think it's the most solidest, no pun intended, project on the market. AI is going to be one of the best narratives. I think that my top 3 narratives for the coin bull run is AI, gaming, and layer 2s. These are the 3 narratives that I mostly specialize upon. And I can honestly say that this is a fantastic entry, and there's going to be a lot of tier 1 exchange listings coming very shortly. The team is teasing us. We've seen a KuCoin announcement for now, but I'm sure that Binance, Coinbase, all of these listings are probably going to come. In my opinion, I don't have any proof, but it's just like my gut and what my gut tells me. I'm quite certain. I've always been right when I made this kind of prediction, so take it with a pinch of salt, but it's just my thoughts. The next one, I'm going to put a gaming project out there. OTK is actually having the first actual correction since the pump that we've had here when me and my private group bought it at the end of October. We were one of the only groups, if not the only groups, buying that low. And we're seeing like crazy gains out of this project, and it just kept going towards this line, and just now it seems like it broke the diagonal uptrend. But if you see like horizontally, still like a very good entry. I don't think it has broken resistance. It's just a good project. It's 17 million market cap at this very moment. It's a gaming aggregator when it comes to mobile gaming. And it has a double reward system, which is one of the main things that makes me bullish about this gaming project, because people can actually get rewarded. You know the case of Axie Infinity, one of the best gainers when it came to gaming in the previous bull run. The game itself sucked, and these games, they're probably not that great, but people could actually get money. And with OTK, you have a double case for this. You can get money with the skills by participating, into the games and into the weekly leaderboards. But you're also going to get golds, which are the loyalty points that you can redeem for real world prizes. Plenty of ways for people to make money. And as long as there's a good reward system in place, I do believe that this is going to be a successful project in the long run. You can only buy it on KuCoin, so you can also make a point that it's not listed on any major exchanges. This is a centralized exchange that requires KYC, so a good chunk of the world actually can't buy this project in this very moment, other than passing through Radium, which is a decentralized exchange, and the majority of people can't even use a decentralized exchange, especially not the normies that are going to buy on Coinbase and Binance. So because of this, I actually think that this project just makes sense in this very stage, because it's just not listed in many places. There's not a lot of avenues for people to get a piece of the pie. And because of it, I will not hesitate into buying more, even though I've been accumulating since these levels. I think that this is still a good entry. And especially given a correction like this, you can see that, in the last 7 days, it dropped almost 20%. You need to buy when we have double-digit red candles if you actually want to make a lot of money at the end. Pick number 4 is going to be Tectum, another layer 1/layer 2, because it's actually both. It's its own blockchain, but due to the soft node technology, which allows you pretty much to scale any crypto with the Tectum blockchain and not on their own blockchain, actually announcing the anonymity and the scalability and even the cost of transactions of all these projects, including Bitcoin or pretty much any other crypto. They also develop a 4-factor authentication service. A lot of things that are actually being built on this project. It's anything but a ghost chain. 111 million in market cap. This is probably a correction that I didn't even see coming, and it seems like this dip is an actual godsend. So because of this, I'm gonna keep accumulating this project. There's very little to say. This is one of the strongest project, and from these levels of 100 million in market cap, I do think that it's an easy 20x and perhaps going towards the 30x plus territory. It's listed on some exchanges, but you can also make the case here that it's really not listed on major exchanges. It's not even listed on KuCoin or Bybit. You still have to buy on Maxi, BitGet, Bitmart, Uniswap. The normies don't use these exchanges. The people that don't understand much about crypto, they are just not on these exchanges. So be smarter than those people. Keep accumulating at those levels, especially when you see big dips like this. You can see that in the last month, Tectum is down 36%. We went from $34 to $22. This is just a fantastic buying opportunity for me, and I'm probably gonna keep accumulating. And the last one that we're gonna talk about today, can you guys guess it? 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be Chirley. Chirley is a project that just touches so many different narratives. It touches AI, it touches marketing, it touches social-fi. It's a project that connects the micro and nano influencers with agency and brands, and actually allow these people that have like small or niche following to actually get out there in this big fish of sharks and big, massive influencers with millions of subscribers. It's a project that is only 9 million in market cap. It's one of the projects that has, in my opinion, the best partners out there. It's partnered with Tectum, it's partnered with Microsoft, with Google for startups, a ton of different projects in a lot of different niches, Web2 players, and even AI. This is something that just blows my mind that it doesn't get a lot of exposure, and I don't even know why. It recently bridged to the Ethereum network. They keep announcing partnerships almost every single day. They have a big rebranding of the platform coming very shortly, so it's actually gonna go on a brand new version of the platform that is probably gonna speed up the adoption of the platform. It's probably gonna make all the whales and retail alike happy, and I think that the price is just gonna skyrocket. At only 9 million in market cap, I don't want to say that it's a granted 100x, but I do want to believe that it's easily in that territory. And to me, just making anywhere below a 30x is just out of the equation. I definitely invite you to just learn more about this project. I made a video in which I did a very in-depth review about it. And also another project that is listed on not too many exchanges. It's listed on Bybit, so I'll give you that, but all the tier 1 exchanges are still missing. We all know that the big thing that actually pumps the price of a project is that tier 1 exchange listings, and this is not listed on any tier 1 exchange, so you can rest assured that this is going to pump through the moon very, very soon. So this is pretty much it. I hope that you took some value out of this video. I'm sure that you did, because I can't believe that this information is actually free. And if you actually want to get all the biggest alpha and join the best group in the crypto industry right now, then look no further than my private group. It's the first link down in the description, and also the QR code that you see above my head. I do recommend the elite tier. This is like the legacy tier, the best value for money with all the benefits that are listed right here. I also created an entry level that is half the price if you're looking to start making some gains and then actually upgrade and join the top tier of 1% investors. And there's also a whale group. You will be able to join everything from this page. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, or just shoot me an email, info@cipro.com, and I'll be happy to answer your question. You might have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create generational wealth. You don't want to mess it up. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey very soon. Until then, take care for now.